locked in with no rules, fist tight like truth. Didn't bow, didn't blink, just moved through the room. They saw rage, I saw a mirror. Every throw, every grip made my purpose clearer. I wasn't trained, I was forged in chaos. No medals, no master, just pain to play off. Drove high, so stood tall, pride in her stance. But I dropped every name and shattered their chance. They called me angry, said I'd fall soon. But you don't break a storm by watching the moon. I'm not your hero, not your plan, just a scar kid trying to understand. Throw me down, I rise again. In this ring of honor I plead for sense. Love a war, I lost the line. Fell for strength, crossed hearts in time. If I'm just a shadow of who I've been, then let me fight till the silence wins. Young kid came swinging all jealous flame. Didn't care for the dojo, just played love's game. But me, I never asked to feel. Her eyes softened the parts I swore I'd seal. She saw beyond the strikes and rage. In our tiny space we turn the page. But I'm still rough edges, clenched jaw pride. Every night I battle what I hold inside. Why do you fight? Not for medals. Who are you protecting? Sometimes I don't even know. Throw me down, I rise again. This isn't race, it's how I'm in. I love like a warrior, lost like a boy. I'm on the fence, let go of joy. And if I never win, that's fine. I'll fall forward every time. No legacy, no name to keep, but my body speaks when my voice can't reach. Every bruise, every clash is a map of the past I tried to crash. She touched the fury and didn't flinch, and for a second I almost let her in. But pride's a collar and I wore it tight. Even love can't fix a soul mid-fight. Throw me down, I rise again. This fury is my only friend. I'm not kind, I'm not clean, but I'm more than what they've seen. If I break, let it be loud, so she knows I tried. Even if I'm not proud, you don't need a doubt to prove you're strong. Sometimes surviving is the fight.
I was raised in silence, built in war. A child with no cradle, just stars and scars. The chose will give me wings, but I learned to fall. Every battle etched deep in this power suit's wall. No home, no family, just plasma and pain. They see a hunter, I carry the flame. Morph ball rolling through memories I buried in the ruins where ghosts whisper names I carry. Under the armor, I still bleed. Behind the visor, I still read. I fight for peace in galaxies torn. But I'm tired of surviving wars I never swore. I held the Metroid like a fragile breath. Felt its warmth and watched its death. Was it a monster or something more? It saved me once, now I keep the score. Speed boost through pain, got no time to stall. Grapple the past when I'm about to fall. Enemies call me a myth, a machine, but I cry in the silence between the screams. Under the armor, I still dream of a world that don't burn when I scream. I fight alone, but I still feel each pulse of fear beneath never needed words to speak, just lighting my candle in truth in my streak. But sometimes I wish someone knew how heavy this would really grow. Under the armor I remain, a soul with fire forged by pain. I am a weapon, I am a storm, and I'll rewrite the stars in this heavy form.
I showed up late on my first damn day. City in flames, streets bathed with decay. Raccoon was hell, no warning, no grace. Blood on the pavement, truth in the haze. Badge on my chest, but it meant nothing then. They trained me for rules, not for the end. Screams in the dark, I followed the sound. Looking for hope in the burial ground. They said save who you can, but who saves the man who's lost more ghosts than he's got plans? Ada's shadow, Claire's goodbye still haunt the sewers deep inside. I'm the protocol when all else fails, running through the fire with broken trails. No cure, no calm, no safety code. Trust my gun, soul on overload. I'll walk the edge where heroes break. Smile in the dark just to hide the ache. No backup call, no holy roll. Just me and this shadow protocol. Spring was next, a coat in disguise. A village of whispers, red in their eyes. She called my name, my burning gate. But I've been saving others too late. Ashley screamed, lead the malls. Lost progress rise, the empire falls. I carried her out, but left more pain. Behind my boots, a bloodstained chain. DC to China, another round. Flesh and steel in the underground. Atlanta cried, this isn't war. But I've seen worse behind locked doors. I bled for strangers, killed pace. Buried names I'll never speak. My trigger's cold, but my heart still burns. Every mission another lesson unlearned. I'm the protocol when I code. Just my gun and so on overload. I'll walk the edge where heroes break. Smile in the dark just to hide the ache. No backup call, no holy roll. Just me and this shadow protocol. Ada's gone, the past won't speak, but a red trace runs through my grief. From Raccoon's ashes to China's fall, I am the last to hear the call. If this wall breaks, I'll take the fall. That's the price of shadow protocol. Shine. Just me in the night, I can't outrun.
I walked through fire, but I didn't burn. A name, a number, a torment to serve. I followed orders, never asked why, until your voice broke through the sky. You said I love you, but I never knew what it meant to bleed without a wound. My hands were metal, heart was stone, but your words carved a soul from bone. Now I write for hearts I'll never meet. Letters soaked in pain and peace. Each word I send is one I seek to understand what love could mean. I'm learning how to see with every line. In ink and silence I unwind. The ghost of war still clings to me, but your memory sets me free. These letters I never knew are slowly turning me into someone true. Typed 1,000 lives into paper and string. Watched mothers cry and lovers sing. Held the grief of men who lost their flame, and felt their ache echo my name. Never knew how to smile, how to cry. Never asked why and why did he die. But now I breathe with every sigh, and every farewell and laughed goodbye.
I'm not your weapon anymore. I'm someone learning what tears are for. And if I could write back to the war, I'd ask it why it made me numb before. I'm learning how to feel with every line, and ink and silence I unwind. The ghost of what still clings to me, but your memory sets me free. These letters I never knew are slowly turning me into someone true. So if you ever hear my name, know I'm not the same. I'm not a tool, I'm not a flame. I'm just a girl learning the way of pain, and love the kind that makes you whole again. Started in a mansion, ended in a war. But somewhere in between, I forgot who I was fighting for. Locked in a house full of echoes and teeth, typewriter dreams and death underneath. Buried on my sixth Chris went alone. We walked through hell, a place unknown. Locked doors, creaking floors, serpents hiding behind corridor wars. Umbrella play guides with the skin we wear, and I still smell that virus in the air. I watched my team fall one by one, but I had no time to mourn. I stitched my wounds with silence and swore I'd never be reborn. But I wasn't built to break, even when raccoon turned to flames. Nemesis chased me through the quake, still I ran with no shame. I died 100 different ways, but I still walk through the smoke. You can poison me with fate, I wasn't made to choke. Then the city cracked, red lights flared, everyone screamed, no one cared. Carlos reached out through the static buzz, and I asked what kind of world as this was. He saw me break, saw me bleed, still said you're everything they need. But I was done running, done with fear. I faced that monster eye to ear. Then I vanished, our world moved on, taken by shadows, used like a pawn. I woke with white in my skin, my mind was his, but not within. In his, he never stopped searching. I wasn't built to break, even when my will was shamed. He made me strike, made me fake, but my soul remained. You can twist me into hate, try to bury who I am, but I'm more than what you take. I'm still Jill Valentine, from Spencer's halls to burning streets, to that final fall. I'm still on my feet, not a hero, not a monster, just a soldier. Stay breathing, still free. I fell into silence deep in the earth, where whispers of legends drown all my hurt. No map, no mercy, just rain on my skin. A girl with a flare and fire within. They thought I'd break where shadows fall, but I was born to climb these walls. Every bruise, every cry just taught me how to survive. Tombs and scars, I wear them proud, screaming truth where none speak loud. From ancient blood to a shattered crown, I rise, I fight, I never drown. I'm more than myth, I'm breath and flame, the silence carved into my name. Cracks in the ice, I see the past. Dad in a frame I couldn't grasp. Riddles on walls, guns in my hand. Trust is rare in a cursed land. Pain is a compass, grease my guide.
Lost friends echo by my side. Sam, Jonah, they kept me real. But solitude taught me how to seal. No glory chase, no riches blind. I searched the depths for peace to find. But demons wake in every stone, and I still bleed when I'm alone. Mayan temples, island cries. Truth is buried under lies. Face to face with gods and ghosts, but the hardest war is the one that's close. Wounds and scars, I wear them proud. Screaming truth, warring one, speak loud. From ancient blood to shattered crown, I rise, I fight, I never drown. I'm more than maybe, I'm breath and flame. The silence carved into my name. If courage is pain, worn like a shield, then I was born to never yield.
I just wanted to find my father, but the world gave me scars instead.
Raised by wind on a distant shore, a fisher boy dreaming of something more. Chased the name that I barely knew, with a smile that the storms couldn't undo. Friends by my side, pain in my past, running through forests, breathing so fast. But peace is a thing I never quite caught. The hunt turned me into the prey I fought. I was light, I was fire, but they burned what I admire. Now this heart, once so kind, carries thunder deep inside. If I smile, it's 'cause I care. If I scream, it's 'cause you're not there. Rage sleeps under my skin, but love is where it begins. I'm instinct and flame, a storm without a name, but hurt the ones I hold close, and I'll never be the same.
Killua got my back, yeah, we ran through hell. Leoyo's heart, Kurapika won't tell. Family ain't blood, it's the ones you choose, and pains just feel when you got nothing to lose. I gave my soul for a single shot, fist clenched tight on a final plot. You laugh at pain, I am that pain. I traded it all just to feel again.
I was pure, I was bright, but I let go of the lie. Now I walk in this gray with no words left to say. If I smile, it's 'cause I care. If I scream, it's 'cause you're not there. Rage seeps under my skin, but love is where it begins. I'm instinctive flame, a storm without a name, but hurt the ones I hold close, and I'll never be the same. Did I become the thing I feared? Is this strength or just despair? I lost myself to bring you peace, but I still bleed, piece by piece. If I smile, it's to survive. If I scream, it's to feel alive. I was just a boy with hope, now I'm tangled in this rope. I'm instinct and rage, a soul break in its cage. I was love, I was fire, now I'm ashes reaching higher. I didn't want revenge, but it's all I had left.
They gave me a sword, but not a voice to scream. No words for the pain, just echoes in a dream. Running through the rain, chasing distant light, saving kingdoms with scars that I hide from sight. No crown, no throne, just a beating heart. woke in a world that was torn apart. Time rewinding, fate reloaded. Every life I lived, I never chose it. Lost in the forest, fainted the fight. Every silence a vow, every shadow a night. They see a hero, I feel the cost. To every princess saved, the peace gets lost. I don't need to speak to be heard. I fight with fire in every wordless word. Through shattered skies and broken seas, I carry Hyrule's cries inside of me. No glory needed, no tales retold, just a silent courage carved in gold. Through the dark I rise alone, with a master sword and a heart of stone. I've seen the world burn, I've seen it bloom. Heard lullabies turned into battle tunes. Vogue with the youth, sailed with the wind, telling loving timelines that end and begin. Friends by my side, midnight in the dusk, fire in the blade, trust built on trust. Dark strength, Miva's grace, Rivali's bride, Erebos' blaze, each one gone, but I feel them still, like echoes in my breath on a mountain chill. And Zelda, you're more than fate, you're the reason I bear the weight. I don't need to speak to be heard. I fight with fire on every wordless word. For shattered skies and broken seas, I claim Hyrule's pride inside of me. No glory needed, no tales retold, just a silent courage carved in gold. Through the dark I rise alone, with a master sword and a heart of stone. No prophecy wrote me, I carved my name in the bark of trees, in the walls of flame. Every time I fall, I rise again. Not for power, not for fame, but for them. I don't need to speak to be heard. I fight with fire in every wordless word. No tribal's peace can hold my soul. I am the silence that makes them whole. No songs of glory when I'm gone, just whispered legends and a hero's song. Through the pain I still press on for Zelda, for hope and the light beyond.
I was born after fire became normal. Concrete graves, silence formal. Quarantine walls, ration cards, knives. Lullabies were screams and fights. He found me like a shadow in the dark. Rough voice, broken heart, stubborn spark. Joel, he didn't mean to care, but love don't ask, it just stays there. We crossed states, dodged fate. He carried me when I couldn't fake, and I bled for him. He bled for me. He gave me song when the world gave screams. Now I got ashes in my lungs, and a song I can't complete, killed like a chorus, playing on repeat. He called me baby girl once, and I never forgot. Even when the cure was something I was not. She held my hand in a mall full of ghosts. Riley smiled like I needed her most. Arcade lights, candy, stolen time. We danced, we kissed, then came the bite. We joked through tears, laughed past fear. She said let's lose together. I stayed near, but she faded like dreams in war. And I stayed cursed, needing more. Tommy warned me, some paths don't heal, but revenge numbs what love won't seal. Jesse said, don't go too far, but I drove my hate like a stolen car. Dina cried while holding life, but I chased ghosts through sleepless nights. Seattle rain, blood on grass, and still I couldn't let the past pass. I got ashes in my lungs, on the bridges that I burned. Played that old guitar, but the peace never returned. I let go of joy just to hold on to pain. Now the silence of love is louder than the rain. They held me down, made me watch his skull crack beneath her thoughts. No time to scream, just the sound of the man who saved me breaking down. Abby's rage, my mirror turned. I hunted all, let the mercy burn. One by one, I made them just a girl with a scar and too much to hide. Sometimes I still hear her laugh in my sleep, Angel's voice and the chords I can't reach. And maybe one day I'll sing again.
Just a girl with her head in the clouds, running late, always tripping somehow. Makeup she cries and the stars ignite. She spins in stardust because the light. With a tiara, love in her hand, she draws her strength from moon and land. Clumsy kind, with a heart that burns, she fights for peace at every turn. She's afraid, but still she stands, holding moonlight in her hands. She's not perfect, but she believes, and that's the power that never leaves. Moon tiara magic, and fears fall away. Even when she cries, she saves the day. With her friends, she'll defend the skies, for the love that never says goodbye. I am Sailor Moon, and in the name of the moon, I'll shine until the darkest night is through. From shadows rise the greatest foes, but she meets them with a rose and glow. Her voice a balm, her soul a shield. Moon healing escalation, the wounds are healed. From Tokyo streets to galaxies far, her journey's written in the stars. A soldier of love with a silver cry, who'll fight with hope until the final sky. She's a princess, she's a friend, she's the light that doesn't end. From the silver crystal pure and bright, she brings the dawn into the night. Silver moon, crystal power kiss, evil turns to dust. Her heart's her weapon, her soul is just. With her team she stands tall and true, every battle makes the light shine through. I'll never give up, no matter what comes, because love is louder than the drums. From Naruto, my sailor girls, you are my strength, you are my world. Even in fear I hold my stance, believe in love, believe in chance. Moonlight heart got me through the storm. I was clumsy, now I'm reborn. With every tear I found my flame, a cosmic light in my name. I am Usagi, I'm Sailor Moon, and love is my eternal tune.
Died young, with blood on the street. Didn't ask for wins, just stood on my feet. Saved a kid, lost the game, but came back stronger, never the same. Spirit gone from a curse and didn't want to fight, but I made a stand. Kuwabara, yeah, Kurama, my crew. We bleed, we burn, but we break through. I'm not a savior, not your knight, just a punk that learned to fight. Call me reckless, call me flame, but I'll die before I play your game. I'm a street life spirit in a world gone my soul is loud, my silence weeps. Genkai's voice still in my mind. Don't forget who you leave behind. Oh, street life spirit in a world gone dark, bleeding truth in every spark. Don't need halos, don't need rules, just heartbeat scars and street-born tools. If I fall, I'll rise again, 'cause even demons fight like men.
The sea whispered my name, I couldn't look away. With a hunger for meeting, for dreams far away. The straw hat's more than just a shade from the sun. It's a promise I carry and I'm not done. If the world dares to cage the skies, I'll stretch my soul and break the lies. With Zoro's blade, with Sanji's flame, with my nakamas I'll never be the same. Hat in the wind, my dream will never bend. I'll fight through storms until the end. If there's a king across the tide, it's 'cause I'll roar with fire inside. Kaigogun will know, feel the sky shake. Even fate will fear the path I take. Shanks gave me this hat, told me I'd understand what it means to lead, to bleed, to stand. Nami draws maps, Usopp aims the stars. Robin reads truth buried deep in the scars. Frankie builds book, plays our song. Chopper heals when the nights get long. Jinbei guards with honor so wide. We sail together, we live with pride. Even if the sea gets rough, I laugh it off, I'm made of tough. This pirate soul will never lie. It's freedom's voice shouting to the sky. In the wind, no storm can pull me in. I'm made of rubber, but my heart is skin. If there's a throne for those who care, it's for the ones who truly dare. With every jet galley, I scream, I punch for love, for life, for dream. I've lost a brother, felt the fire burn, but I swore I'd rise with every turn. The sun's behind me, the sea ahead, and I live loud, not with fear but lead. Hat in the wind, I roar through the din. A pirate's fire, a soul born to win. My name is Luffy, it echoes through the sea. The world will remember me. From Redstone to red in the cries, I'm made of truth that never dies. And if I vanish chasing blue, just know I left freedom inside you.
I was a child with trembling hands, thrown in a world I didn't understand. Cow was sleeping in my veins, but peace was all I craved. A gentle heart, a scholar's dream, but fate was louder than it seemed. You trained me hard, you made me bleed. Piccolo, you planted the seed. And when the sky fell, I had to rise. Behind my fear, a beast in disguise. The beast inside was born to fight. I broke the chains, embraced the light. When still laughed loud, I stood alone. With one arm God, I still held my own. I'm not just Goku's legacy, I'm strength with soul, I'm destiny. You'll see my fire, you'll feel my name. Gohan, I changed the game. Saiyan screams to Boo's domain. Through every scar I still remain. Masked my power with quiet eyes. Those storms were building in disguise. To Mom, I know you feared the fight, but you gave me books and inner light. To Videl, your love, my calm, my pride. To friends who stood there by my side. They prayed for Goku, begged for might.
but I became the final light. The beast inside was born to fight. I broke the chains, embraced the lies. When the world burned and hope was thin, I scaled the storm I held within. I'm no my father's shadow, no. I'm trace control, the power slow. But when it roars, there's no escape. Gohan, I shift the shape. Thank you, Mr. Piccolo, my first true guide. In your silence, I found my slide. With blood and pride, I carved my way. Still standing strong to this very day. The beast inside is not just rage, it's love and pain upon a stage. A final flash, a broken key, and still I rise, they won't break me. I won't forget what makes me whole. The heart, the mind, the fighting soul. Gohan, not just son of the sun, but the storm that won't be outruled. I came from space with the fire in my veins. No past, just instinct, no chains. Training in the mountains, feeling the rain. Kamehameha built inside my brain. I ain't perfect, but I stand for peace. Even God shake when I unleash. Got no crown, but I fight like a king. My power's not just a natural thing. Every fall just sharpens the climb. Pain is the fuel for a stronger mind. When I see my friends on the line, I rise, even time can't rewind. I am the light beyond all limits, breaking through every wall in minutes. Even if my body fades in the flame, my soul burns louder than any name. I fight for love, for the world I hold. Even when the nights get cold, this saying heart will never fold. I'm Goku, fearless, bold. From Roshi's island to Namek skies, I saw death, saw tears in Chi-Chi's eyes. But I kept my heart pure, didn't compromise. Even when the dragon cried, I rise. With Krillin, with Piccolo, with Gohan too. We bled, we trained, we broke through. No pride like Vegeta, but I respect his view. If even rivals teach what strength can do. Spirit and go shit, I feel the flow. Ultra instinct, letting go. No rage, no hate, just inner glow. I found myself where only silence grows. I am the light beyond all limits, breaking through every law in minutes. Even if my body fades in the lane, my soul burns louder than any name. I fight for love, for the world I hold. Even when the nights get cold, this saying heart will never fold. I'm Goku, fearless, bold. Call me legend or just a friend. In every battle I transcend. Not for glory but to descend. I'll rise again, again, again. You are free, free to fight or be devoured. Born behind these walls of fear, where titans scream and silence sneers. A child lost in blood and flame, watched his mother die, then vow revenge by name. With fire burning in my stare, I'll kill them all, my soul declared. But the deeper I march, the more I see. Was the monster out there or inside of me? From Marley's chains to paradise lies, I carry scars the world denies. Not your hero, not your peace. I am the storm you tried to leash. I am the roar that splits the sky. The marching titans passing by, the end and the start, the wrath and the spark, the bearer of war in the shape of a heart. You are free if you can run, but tremble when the rumble comes. No yells can hold, no faith can bind. I was born to free mankind. Touched the thread of time and fate, saw every past that forged my hate. The nine within, their power, their screams, 1,000 paths, no peaceful dreams. If we don't fight, we die. Words carved beneath the bleeding sky. No redemption, yo, second chance. Freedom comes with a deadly dance. Borders drawn like prison gates, and love weaponized as fate. Don't call me hero, don't beg me to stay on the screen that takes it all away. I am the thunder breaking peace, the final howl of hope's decease, the breath before the world goes blind, the truth they feared but left behind. You are free until I rise, but no one runs from tight eyes. The rumble won't be turned away while there's still a war to slay. Armin, Mikasa, forgive me. I went too far, but someone had to do what no one else dared to. I'm just the shadow you let grow, the mirror of your buried woe. There are no feelings when pain is all, just broken kids behind the wall. You shape this world with hate and fire, then curse the ones who dared call you higher. I am free, even if freedom destroys me.
I heard a whisper in the wind, a voice inside that pulled me in. A key was calling from my dreams, and nothing now is what it seems. Shoes on, sky wide, I start to run. My heart beats fast like setting sun. Cards are dancing through the night, but I won't stop, I'll hold them tight. Even when I shake with fear, Tomoyo's voice, it brings me near to love, to truth, to what's unknown. I never have to walk alone. I got the key to my heart in my hand, spinning through chaos, I still understand. Even if shadows try pulling me down, I'll wear my courage like a crown. No spell can stop what I believe. With every step I start to breathe. Catch the wind, command the stars. This is who we truly are. Tiny hands but mighty soul. I never asked but cooked the role. Flew through storms, chased the light. Fought with tears and still took flight. Sioran stared, I stood my ground. We danced like fire till truth was found. Carol laughs, he knows my name, but magic's never just a game. Yukito's smile, my first mistake, but sometimes love is meant to break. I looked inside and there I saw a girl who's brave with every flaw. I got the key to my heart in my hand, spinning through chaos, I still understand. Even if shadows try pulling me down, I'll wear my courage like a crown. No spell can stop what I believe. With every step I start to breathe. Clutch the wind, command the stars. This is who we truly are. Every card I've sealed is a piece of me revealed. The pain, the joy, the wonder, I hold them all like thunder. And if I fall, I rise again. This magic lives beneath my skin. With Tomoyo showered I'm near, I face the storm without a fear. I got the key to my heart and my hand I won't let go. I understand. Even if dreams begin to fade, I'll find the light that we once made. The wind will rise, the stars will glow, and I will never stand alone. Hatch the truth, embrace the spark. This is love, this is magic, this is heart.
I was forged in fire, born for war. Spartan blood couldn't take no more. Made a deal just to save my men. Now I see their faces again and again. Blades chained to my arms like guilt. Every swing, every kill, blood spill. A god made me a monster. Then I tore down Olympus, conquered the altar. But the ghosts don't fade, they scream in the dark. I buried the rage, but it left a mark. I'm the ghost of the past, still walking slow, trying to teach my son what I never could know. Every breath I take, every scar I hide is a lesson in pain I keep locked inside. Don't be sorry, just be better. Don't let fate write your letter. Boy at my side, questions in his eyes. He sees a god, but I just hear cries. Kill for vengeance, burn for pride. Now I kill the silence just to feel alive. The ashes on my skin, they're not mine. They're from the night I crossed the line. My blade struck down my love-lost child. There's life on my soul and why? Cursed to wear their memory on my face. White with grief I can't erase. And then came Zeus, my father, my case. Struck me down like I was the worst. He feared my power, feared my name. So he fed me lies and played his game. I rose from death, tore through the sky. Made the thunder god bleed and die. Mirror says I've changed, but I still hit chains. Frail wants revenge, but I won't play that game. There's no peace in my breath, only purpose and death. I'm the ghost of the past, still walking slow, trying to shield my son from the things I know. Every fight I won, every soul I broke, still echoes in the flames and the ash I chose. Don't be sorry, just be better. Let the pain make you clever. Boy, we fight not for glory, we fight to change the story. The gods write myths, but we write truth, and truth is never easy.
They call me clean, but this blood won't wash. The more I fight, the more I lose. I'm tired of digging graves with perfect form, still I sharpen my blades. Born in filth, raised in shadows, underground eyes. Learn to follow, no gods, no kings, no mercy dreams. Only pain that taught me how to breathe. Fast steps, no time for regrets. Lost friends, I tattoo them in my chest. I don't cry, I don't break, but I've buried more than I could ever save. Every scream I've silenced still echoes at night. Their faces haunt me in the cold moonlight. Urban's I miss Petra's fall. How do I carry the weight of them all? I fight with blades of silence. In the storm I am the eye. Cut through the noise and violence, but inside I only ask why. They call me strong, they call me stone, but I've never felt more alone. With every kill I lose my soul. Still I go on, still I go on. Discipline carved in every move I make. I swing with ghosts riding on my back. Commando base, survive the day, but who commands the team? I never say. Erwin, you were the only light. I trusted your role more than I trusted life. Now your shelf is empty, and I still sharpen blades, pretending I'm ready. Even a monster needs a reason. Even a shadow wants the sun. But the world don't spare the broken, so I fight like I feel none. I fight with blades of silence. In the storm I am the eye. Cut through the noise and violence, but inside I only ask why. They call me strong, they call me stone, but I've never felt more alone. If every kill I lose my soul, still I go on, any hero's grave. I just want to stop watching them fall. But until the last breath, I'll be their blade.
I was just a name carried by the breeze, a mistake born in silent pleas. Wore my sorrow like a scar unseen, but I still dared to chase a dream. I cried with no arms to hold me tight, fought my battles in the dead of night. Their stares would burn, their whispers sting. With the beast inside, I was just a thing, sealed away but judged outside. I just wanted someone on my side. Dreamt of being Hokage, not for the fame, but so someone someday might call my name. And even when the world said give it up, I screamed louder, that's not enough. This is my path, no one's pulling me back. Even alone, I stay on track. Pain tried to break me, but I held strong. I'm the storm that sings its own song. Through war and doubt, through rise and fall, my heart still answers every call. I am Naruto, wind against the tide. Once just a kid, now legend worldwide. I watched my friends lose their way, felt betrayal almost every day, but I never let go, even through pain. Cause I know what it means to love in vain. Brain with masters crawl through hell, laugh through wounds I never tell. That orphan soul, day to day I fade like dust in the breeze. Let my name whisper in the trees, that every outcast holds a flame. And even through pain, love remains. This is my path, I won't be erased. Even in chaos, I hold my place. Loneliness turned into a song, and now I stand where I belong. Through war and doubt, through rise and fall, my heart still rises when I crawl. I am Naruto, I never fled, the boy who swore to change the world instead. Believe in yourself, even if no one else does.